Good afternoon, welcome to Craven Park, the Fingerprint Stadium. The Co-op National League 2 game today is Barrow Raiders against Celtic Crusaders. We'll go through the teams. We're just waiting for Barrow to make an appearance. At Barrow's number one, coming back after an injury last week, is Camille Ganley. On the wings it's James Finch and James Nixon. New centre partnership today of Michael Basson and Liam Harrison. The standoff is Liam Finch, the scrum half Darren Holt. The front row, Michael Smith, Andy Ellis and Dave Armistead. The second rows today, Mike Whitehead and Phil Atkinson, filling in for Martin Osler, who never passed a fitness test. He pulled hamstring on Friday, so Phil Atkinson takes his place. And Pat Wisner at loose forward. The subs are Chris Archer, Paul Wilcott, Paul Raftery and Lee Dutton. The Celtic team at 1, Tony Duggan. 2, Paul Ballard. 3, Rob Toshak. 4, Mark Dalicourt. 5, Grant Epton. 6, Damien Quinn. 7, Jason Van Dyke. 8, Terry Martin. 9, Neil Budworth. 10, Gareth Dean. 11, Neil Wyatt. 12, Darren Mapp. 13, Chris Beardsley. 14 is Luke Young. 15, Jamie Ianson. 16, Phil Cushion. And 17 is Hywell Davis. The referee today is Mr. Gareth Ewer from Whitehaven. His assistants are Mr. Jones and Mr. Gundry. Barrow's main sponsor is Johnston Recruitment. And it's off to a fiery start. A good crowd here at Barrow today. They were expecting a big crowd. It's a big game for both teams here at Craven Park. 3 teams in the fight for the championship. I don't think any of these top 3 teams will want to go into the playoff position. And that's right down the throat of the danger man, Tony Duggan. He's in the July Rugby League World Player Ratings as number 1, Tony Duggan. I'm surprised that Camille Ganley is only rated at 3rd. He is the man who causes all the problems, Van Dyke. It's a high kick, testing Ganley, but he feels it under his post. It's a good chase by Duggan though. It's Nixon picking up from the dummy half position. Not very well liked here, isn't Mr. Ewer from the Barrow point of view. He tends to sway a little bit. He's classed as a Cumbrian, obviously, and I think he tends to sway the way of the other team. And there's the first penalty going to Barrow. And it was a nice shot from Gareth Dean. So that takes Barrow up to the halfway line. Big loss to Barrow, of course. Second row man Martin Osler pulling a hamstring on Friday night. I don't know if he's pulled it or tore it. We hope he's only pulled it because a pull is more quicker repairable. And crossing there. So Barrow giving it away on the second tackle. Celtic here fielding exactly the same team that beat Featherstone 32-12 quite convincingly on the telly a week Thursday gone. Scoring all the points on, well, most of the points on the wing. It was 2 tries to winger Ballard and 2 to Epton, 1 to the standoff. I know that they tended to do this a bit at Featherstone. They put a few balls inside down the middle and then it comes wide. Oh, that's never. Here's give raking out. It's another penalty to Celtic. And Van Dijk obviously going to take 2 on off it. I was here on Friday night for the Junior Academy when Barrow took on one of the top teams, Widnes, and put in a very, very good performance, and unlucky to go away with the defeat really. We had a referee who I think he would have played till 10 o'clock. As soon as Widnes scored and got in the lead, he blew up, and I'm sure we'd have been here till 10 o'clock if they hadn't scored. Must have gone about 5 or 6 minutes into extra time, and that's straight through the posts. And this is how Celtic started against Featherstone. A couple of penalties, and then built on that from there. They went on to score the tries. And then Barrow had an hard away game at London because it's yeah, see you. Yeah. So it's a good tackle by Dave Armistead. So Barrow went to Blackpool for a sticky fixture, but came away 31-18 winners. And I say they don't know team probably wants to get into the playoffs because most of the teams now are picking up. Featherstone got not an easy game today. They're playing Swinton, although Swinton got well beat last week, but no easy games now. People are recruiting. Barrow need to start upping the tackling a little bit. They're just grabbing at the shirts at the moment. Kick across field, a planned move, but it's gone into the hands of Ganley. It's a nice ball out to Finch. Looked a bit high, got his own man, and he's carrying it on, the loose forward, Chris Beardsley. And that's usually something you get when a player goes in and puts the big high tackle in and gets away with it. And that's what he did there, and he carried it on. So it's Barrow on the attack. It's Dave Armistead. It's a good tackle this time from Chris Beardsley, right round the legs. Ellis out to Michael Smith. Barrow 25 metres from the Celtic line. It's Pat Wisner. Nice long ball out. It's back inside to Finch. Finch gets in. It's a lovely try. Well worked, Pat Wisner. Michael Bassam brings James Finch on the inside and goes in 8 metres in from the corner flag. Young James Finch here come back into the team, worked his way back in. Injuries to 2 wingmen in Jamie Marshall and Nicky Beach, both playing well at the time, but Nicky Beach dislocated his shoulder. James Finch come in and he's taking his chance with both hands. He's up there with the leading try scorers for the season. Well, this could be a big telling factor today, the kicking of Darren Holt. We know he's well capable of kicking every goal. He's pulled that one wide. But it's 4 points to 2 with 7 minutes to go. Just a little bit there on the fact that Barrow went over there. Looked a little bit easy, but Celtic had a man down. It was that tackle from Chris Beardsley. I think he clattered his own wingman actually. Paul Ballard, he was down in back play. So Van Dijk starts, obviously kicking deep. It's over the head of Finch, picked up by James Finch. Good chase again from Celtic though. Andy Ellis in at dummy half. He'll find ever-present Dave Armistead. He'll be taking that ball up all day today. I think they'll have to drag this lad off today. Here's Andy Ellis. Liam Finch going from dummy half. Oh, they're laying on a bit here, they're playing the game here. 3 men in the tackle, slow and getting up. He needs to speed the ball up, does Mr. Hewitt. It's the last tackle, they're on the halfway Barrow, it's Ellis, he'll feed it back to Holt. Holt will just punt the ball up the field. Turns Duggan, that's a good kick. It's a good chase and a good tackle from Liam Harrison. Putting Duggan down, putting him down hard. He's a big strong forward, Delacourt. Needs to be watched, he's a strong lad, he's very dangerous near the line. But it's Barrow getting the tackles in at the moment. It's better tackle from Barrow, they're getting in, they're putting the man down. Here's Van Dijk trying to get the ball out wide. Celtic comes back inside. It's Mike Whitell getting across, 4 tackles gone. Celtic doing well, they've cleared the danger zone. Out to Van Dijk. Gets the ball away in the tackle. Barrow need a bit of cover across. Here's Delacourt. Excellent tackle from Finch. You can't go without them. As big as he may be, they can't go without them legs. Well, there was an obstruction there on Michael Basson, and it was Chris Beardsley who caused the obstruction. You're not allowed to run across the man, he's allowed to challenge for that ball. Ellis going from dummy half, nice half break from the hooker. So it's Barrow on the attack. Michael Whitehead, he takes it over halfway. That's good play from Barrow. They're just steadying the ship, they just got the ball back in hand. Here's Ellis out to Dave Armistead. He finds Wisner, but it's a good tackle this time. Beardsley again. Ellis finds Finch, shows the ball for the kick, but Celtic not falling for that one. It's Ganley now at dummy half. He gives it to Wisner, has to stretch back for it, puts it up high. It's a good kick, it's under pressure, the Celtic player, but it's well taken and a good tackle. It's a good take from Rob Tashak. Barrow putting the pressure on Celtic here, they're looking for the mistake. Gareth Dean just takes the ball up, steadies the ship for Celtic. Out to Delacourt, but no way through. Well policed by Michael Basson. Shouts are forward, but that wasn't forward. Looks to Biziuka Budworth. Second in the player for July. It's a 40-20, it needs to be fielded, and it is by Nixon. Good chase again though by Celtic. Has to straighten up. Ganley goes up the blind side, can't get away from the tackle of Terry Martin. Quick play of the ball. Here's Michael Smith, gets over the halfway. Good yards again from Barrow forwards. Michael Whitehead just runs into Gareth Dean, pulled down, but again 3 men in the tackle for Celtic. Here's Holt, out to Wisner. Wisner, nice ball out to Basson. Basson no way through. His last tackle. Goes back to Wisner. Puts it up high again. I think Barrow might have been offside there. It's not forward. It's an handover. If he'd have knocked that back, it'd have been a try, but it was not forward. Well noticed by Mr. Hewitt. Here's Budworth, out to Chris Beasley looking for somebody short. Budworth again. A few verbals going on there between Paul Ballard and James Finch. Wasn't the best of play there by Celtic, not giving Ballard any chance on the wing. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Ballard, but you won't psych out James Finch. Just getting a bit of attention to Liam Finch. Liam Finch gone into the scrum half position, feeds the scrum, comes out to Holt. Holt will find Liam Harrison, he'll just go hard and straight. Well tackled by Rob Toshak. I think he's been told to keep an eye on Liam Harrison. Here's Michael Whitehead. Ellis at dummy half, out to Michael Smith. Dave Armistead. 3 Celtic players again in on the tackle. Ellis trying to get through, using Beasley. Beasley there couldn't touch him, he was in an offside position. As Ganley goes, it's out to Wisner. Wisner half through the gap. Oh, it's gone forward. Tried to get it out in the tackle. But Pat Wisner causing a few problems at the moment for this Celtic defence. So it's Damien Quinn, he feeds the scrum, comes out with Neil Wyatt. Barrow wrestle him to the ground in Mike Whitehead and Liam Finch. Duggan looking for the gap. Well chased by Liam Harrison, not letting him get away. Good tackling, good defence by Barrow. Just stopping these forwards running through. Here's Van Dijk. Goes for the 40-20. Well taken by Ganley. Good chase though by Celtic. Here's Nixon. Just take the ball in the tackle, that'll do him. Good play the ball, it's Ellis. Ellis scoots up the dummy half again. Just short the halfway. 3 tackles gone. Darren Holt out to Michael Smith. Takes it over halfway. Ellis having a look round, gives it to Holt. Holt puts the ball up in the corner. Pegs Celtic back in their own half. Have to excuse me if my voice keeps going out. Had a bit of an operation on the old nostrils. So it's a scrum down, 10 minutes from the Celtic try line. It's picked up by Quinn. It's brought down by Finch and Basson. Delacourt gets the ball away. Now then, it's out to the wingman again. He's well tackled again by James Finch. He'll get no change, he'll be better just getting on with his game. He'll be starting thinking about it now. Here's Budworth. Out to Quinn. Quinn back inside from Van Dijk. Nice ball inside. Barrow stretched in. It's going to be a try for that man Duggan. Good try. Well work from that inside ball from Van Dijk. I'm saying they do this Heck of a lot does this Van Dijk. Puts it back inside. Barrow need one outside, one inside, because he'll show the dummy himself. But as soon as he put it back inside there was a big gap. And when it was opened up, this man, Tony Duggan, he'll finish him off for you. "18 minutes gone, 6-4, Celtic back in the lead. And should be an easy conversion for Van Dijk. Just one try in it, 8-4, but been very quiet there for about 10 minutes. Jace Van Dijk, but got that ball, put it back inside. I think it was a second row man, Darren Mapper maybe, I don't know, I think it was a second row man who come onto it. There was a big gap, of course he fed Duggan. Barrow making a substitution. On comes Paul Raftery, off goes Mike White, Phil Atkinson. That's a sign of a good team as well there, Celtic. They took a lot of stick there. They were on the ropes for about 5 or 10 minutes, but weathered the storm and then broke away and got that try. Budworth, Van Dijk. Out to Darren Mapp. He's tackled by Raftery. Van Dijk again, back inside again. And it's a substitute on, it's Davis. Not sure who he's come on for. Barrow need to cut this inside ball out. Van Dijk just puts the ball down the field. That'll just roll dead, will it? But it's a good kick. Because Barrow have got a lot of work to do to get out of there. First quarter gone. One try apiece. Difference being the 2 kicks. I say it could make a difference in the end. It's a good tackle on Mike Whitehead from. Well, he's hanging all over him. He's getting away with it. It's Chris Beardsley. See how long it takes him. And getting away with it. Here's Holt looking for the opening. It's Armistead. But good tackle from Van Dijk. That's a good quick play of the ball though. Holt chips through to Chase. It's a try, I think. Oh no, linesman's give it. Linesman's give it as kick dead. Unlucky there for Barrett. Duggan just getting his foot to it. And another substitution. Off has gone Gareth Dean. I think it's Phil Cushion who's coming on. He's a good lad. He's Phil Cushion, been round a bit. It's Van Dijk, restarts, gets it as far down the field as he possibly can. It's taken by Raftery. Here's Michael Smith running at Budworth. Good yards from the big prop, Michael Smith. Well, he's telling Barrett to get up, but they're getting away with it. It's Celtic who are doing the lying on, it's not Barrett. He's been counting, it's been taking them 4 or 5 seconds to get up. Here's Ellis looking for a runner, he's going. He's got it down, is it? Just held short of the line, good defence by Celtic. Looks like Ellis might be injured. Here's Holt. Holt out to Wisner. Wisner out to Whitehead. Is it down? It's a try. Mike Whitehead stretches out and gets it down. It's got to be a try. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Can't understand what he's got. It's got to be a try. Eight points apiece. So both these teams wanting to win this. If Celtic do lose it, they'll hope to keep it within 12 points because the bonus points making a bit of difference at the moment. Featherstone are leading on 44 points. Celtic are on 42 but with a game in hand. Barrow are on 42, also playing 17. But Barrow and Celtic both, well, Barrow lost 4, Celtic have only lost 3, but the bonus points, they picked 3 bonus points up. Featherstone only picked 2 bonus points up. And that's through the post. As I was saying, both teams here wanting the points, but if Barrow can win, they'll want to beat Celtic by more than 3 because Celtic do have a game in hand. So if they get the bonus point, they'll be still only 2 points behind. If they can win that game in hand, there'll be a point in the lead. And Chris Archer on for Ellis. Here's Michael Smith again. Working hard at the moment, Michael Smith. Pat Wisner. Out to Walt. Out to Ganley. Ganley out to Harrison. Out to Nixon. Good rugby but good covering also by Celtic. Never looked at danger. Here's Ganley. So it's last tackle, Wisner. Oh, not the best of kicks. Just bounced up into the hands of Ballard, I think it is. No, it isn't. It's Grant Epton. It's lost. Oh no! No way whatsoever. Was there an hand in there? No way whatsoever. And there's no doubt about it, this rule has to be changed. It's too open to debate. As soon as a man loses a ball, a referee will give a pull out. If it's 50-50, they're going to give a pull out, and it needs to be changed. It should go back to where the man who's got the ball should protect it. And Jamie Ianson on. Oh, that's poor tackling from Barrow. And he might go all the way, the second row man, Neil Wyatt. Barrow again, shirt grabbing. It's Celtic on attack, it's Van Dijk inside, and Duggan goes in again. And Barrow not picking up this inside man at all. But it's got to be debatable, that penalty there. It was definitely debatable, that there, where the referee, Mr. Ewer, give a pulling out. It looked like Michael Smith had him round the head. I don't know how he could get an hand on that ball. The other man had fell off the tackle when the ball come out. But Paul Crary needs something tightening up in this middle on this inside ball. It's going to be another easy conversion here for Van Dijk, so Barrow pull back into it and then give away another silly try. So 14 points to 10. It's unbelievable how much they do miss Brett McDermott in this situation in that middle of the field. So it'll be Darren Holt to restart. Kicks high and deep. Good tackle from Mike Whitehead on Beardsley. Celtic with men out, it's come back inside again. Again, it's finding Barrow out. Budworth out to Ianson. Tackled on the halfway line, 4 tackles. Budworth again, out to Van Dijk. I'm not kidding you, if somebody would just pick on this Budworth, he's running to the line and giving some bad balls out. If you're moving up on him, he's not giving the player a chance. That's Damien Quinn tackling full-back Ganley. Dave Armistead takes the ball up. Here's Michael Smith. Lee Dutton warming up on the sidelines. Raftery. Barrow being drawn into a forward game. It's Michael Smith who's gone off. Lee Dutton's replaced him. Comes out to Wisner. Wiser out to Finch. Finch looking for the gap. Michael Basson leaving the ball behind. Got an injury to a Celtic player here. I think it's Damien Quinn. Maybe got a finger in the eye there when Michael Basson tried to get that ball. Scrum down, 20 metres inside the Celtic half. It comes out to Beardsley, takes on the Barrow defence, but good breakout by Armistead. Well, I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. You could see it coming. He's allowed them all the time to get away with it, Celtic, and as soon as Barrow do it, he pulls it up. Unbelievable. All you ask for is that there's some consistency in this game, and you do not get it. You do not get it from these referees. I mean, counting how long it's been taking Celtic to get up, it's been 4 or 5 seconds in some cases. Now, I know as a coach, if you were taking 4 or 5 seconds to get up and play the ball, your coach would be taking you off. But it's Celtic on the attack, looking dangerous again. Here's Van Dijk, little chip through. It takes quick thinking by second row man Dave Armistead to put the ball dead. And Luke Young come on for Chris Beardsley. Into the last 10 minutes of this half now, still 14-10. Celtic leading. Two tries apiece, just the kicks of Van Dijk, the difference at the moment. It's going to be another easy 2, and the man is a joke. No, they're going for the try, they're betting themselves. Why they have to bring a Cumbrian referee here is beyond me. There's plenty of referees, they don't need to put the pressure on the referee here of it being a Cumbria team. Could have brought a Yorkshire referee here. I'm not saying that he'll... oh, he's going again, Duggan here. It's a nice ball. And it's a nice try, well worked try there by Celtic. And I think it's Rob Tashak, is it? I'm not in any way saying that Mr. Ewer is cheating or anything, but you always find that if you're from Cumbria, there's just that little bit more pressure on you. I always think if it's a 50-50, you're going to go to the team that's... You're not going to put your head on the block, say, well, he was a Cumbria referee. And I think that shows it there. I've been saying about how long it's been taking Celtic to get off and play the ball. He allows it to go on, and as soon as Barrow do it, he says that it was a penalty. 5-2, I met the penalty count at the moment to Celtic. But again, a well worked try though, you can't take that away from Celtic. They moved it wide and back his side, and Toshak just galloped through a big gap. And another kick by Van Dijk. $20 points to 10. On Barrow's last home game here against Oldham, they were getting beat 20-12. And they said it was a bit of poetry from half time that did it, but at the moment they're going to need more than a bit of poetry. One of the things they're definitely lacking is that second row man, Martin Osler. He's the man who can make the half break. Nice kick from Darren Holt. So they need lifting here to get back into it before half time. We've got about 5 minutes plus any stoppage time. They have looked quite dangerous when they've got near the line. They've got over fairly easily, so it's out to Ganley, but Celtic just shuffling across, doing the shuffling the defence across, not committing the cell. Here's Wilcock on the field. Archer, back to Wisner. He finds Finch. Out to Basson. Basson well wrapped up by Delacourt. 4 tackles gone. Finch looking for somebody, gives it to Wisner. Wisner wasn't worth that. And Paul Rafferty got that board. I think he was expecting it to come out to Holt. What's Holt going to do? Comes back inside to Lee Dutton. Wisner out to Whitehead. Whitehead, he's got it down. Michael Whitehead's in for number 2. So Barrow have looked like they could score every time they got near the line, and it's Mike Whitehead gone in for his second, hitting a nice ball off Pat Wisner. Thought he may have been a little bit short, but no complaints from Celtic. I thought they had actually moved him back. So Darren Holt with the conversion attempt. As I say, the only difference being the 2 goals at the moment, 1 penalty and 1 extra conversion from Van Dijk. I don't think John Dixon, the Celtic coach, would be too happy with Celtic not playing that ball there from kick-off. Could see it was going for a big gap. Somebody should have come in and covered it, but they allowed it to bounce into touch. Van Dijk kicks deep, and that's going to be straight in. Bad mistake. Will Barrow have a go at goal? Wisner quickening the game up. Might get another set of 6 here if Barrow can speed it up. It'll be Lee Dutton with the first take. Well tackled by Van Dijk. 20 metres short of the Celtic line. He is Wilcock. Wilcock runs hard and straight. But again, 3 Celtic defenders in. Looks like they might have claimed that there was a knock on there, Celtic. Oh, it's gone loose. Oh. Barrow there, not completing the set. Should play it tight. Van Dijk gone for the 40-20. Oh, Nixon allowing it to go. So he's looking at Ganley, but that was Nixon's ball. Bad play there from the Barrow wingman, allowing it to get over his head. So Barrow now need to defend here. Won't be his chance for a set of 6. Will he go for a drop? Or will he not need the 6? It's Duggan. Nice ball out to Van Dijk, Decor, and he's gone in. But he's got to have a look at his linesman. I thought there was a knock on. Looked like a knock on at the scrum there, but no, the linesman's not giving it. But again, a missed tackle, and it's Delacourt. Said he's strong near the line. But what was James Nixon doing there? Don't like putting blame on one player, but looked like it was coming down to him, and he just let it go over his head, and then he looked at Ganley. It was nothing to do with Ganley, that one. That should have been taken by Nixon. You always play it. You're right on half time. You just got back into it. Probably last kick of the half, this. And it's a good one. And there goes the half time, and all the shouts to Mr. Ewer, but I think his linesman there, it looked like the linesman on the far side was trying to indicate to him, but he never made anything after the try had been scored. So we'll go through the first half scoring, and it was a penalty, the first one of 5 I made it, and it was Van Dijk who put the ball over to make it 2 points to nil. But it just took 3 minutes before Barrow fought back. A nice inside ball from Wisner. He found James Finch and he went in at the corner, 4-2, too far out for Holt. On 18 minutes, it was the first try from Tony Duggan. It was a nice inside ball, half break by, I think it was a second row man, Neil Wyatt or Darren Matt, but there was Duggan on his shoulder, and like the coach John Dixon said, he opened a gap for him and he'll score, and he did, and that was converted again by Van Dijk. 8-4, 23 minutes, come back in it again, Barrow. It's Mike Whitehead this time, he goes over to make it 8 apiece, converted Alt by Alt 10-8. Then on 27 minutes, the second try, this time again Duggan, Barrow not picking up this inside man, and there was Duggan coming on the inside like a train. He went in by the post and make it 12 points to 10, and a conversion by Van Dijk, making it 14-10. Then 8 minutes later, it was a try this time, and another inside ball. This time it was Rob Toshak. It moved out wide, come back inside, and Toshak took the ball. Big gap, he goes in, 18-10. Conversion again by Van Dijk, 20-10. It looked bad for Barrow, but a nice kick-off from Darren Holt put Barrow on the attack, and after about the fourth tackle, it was a nice ball again from Wisner, found Whitehead. It looked like he was a little bit short, but the referee was right there, and he gave the try. 2014, converted by 2016. Then on the next set of play, Barrow again got into a good position, but a loose pass, handing the ball over to Celtic. They moved it around for a few tackles, went back to Jace Van Dijk. He got a 40-20 that should have been fielded really by James Nixon, and he allowed it to go over his head. And from the resulting scrum, it was a missed tackle on centre, Mark Delacourt. I said he's strong, he just shrugged off the half tackle. He went in by the post to make it 24-16, and a conversion right on the stroke of the half-time outer there from Van Dijk to make an half-time score of Barrow 16, Celtic 26. So here we go for the second half. It's Barrow defending their unbeaten home record here, but down by 10 points, 26-16. And I got to say, regardless of what we've said about the referee, I think that Celtic have deserved the lead in the first half. We were talking there at half time, and both teams, they seem like two defences who don't want to tackle. As soon as one team gets near the line, they seem able to score. So it's Quinn, it's back inside again. To second row man, Neil Wyatt. He's brought down by Alton Wisner. Last tackle. It's another one that's getting a sticky wicket, this crossing business. He definitely come back in front of the man who passed the ball. It's gone up the field to James Finch. He's having to run away, but taken by Darren Mapp. That's been a big difference. There's been a big chase by Celtic. They're playing like Barrow did the year they played Sheffield in the championship year. They're just putting the ball down the field, and they ain't going to do any good just going down the middle. Neither team have looked capable of doing much in the middle of the field. Here's Archer trying to have a go on his own, but Celtic getting in. Comes to Walt, out to Wisner. Wisner to Harrison. Harrison. Nixon loses the ball, first knock on. Can't argue with that. It was a knock on by James Nixon. Oh, and a big gap there. It's going to run through by second row man. What were Barrow doing there? There was a gap a mile wide between the scrum and Liam Finch. Back inside again to Delacourt. Barrow well offside there, moving far early. It's Van Dijk having a go on his own this time. It's held up by a few Barrow players. Barrow there lucky with that one because Wilcock could have been penalised and between the legs. Here's Quint back inside again. Lucky there Barrow, and it's Dutton I think this time. And out to Van Dijk, out to Duggan. Duggan looking for the gap. Left behind this time. So quick this Tony Duggan, you're not sure what he's going to do. You can't hold off him. Half a gap is through. So scrum down, Barrow playing the ball. Of course, I'm saying about the referee and the pressure. The penalties first half 5-3, that makes it 5-4, but it's where he gives the penalties. Here's Michael Whitehead. They'll always say that somebody shouted there, you know which half of the field it's in to give the penalty. Here's Finch. There's a tack to the head there, but again, not doing anything about it. Here's Holt. Back to Liam Harrison. Straight into the arms of Neil Wyatt though. Here's Holt. Holt to Wisner. Wisner out to Ganley. Ganley trying to find a way through. It's out to Basson. Basson sees the gap and Basson goes in. And that's what Barrow need to do. Get this ball wide. Wide and run at them. They haven't got a lot in the forwards there that get across. They're struggling to get across. They can stand the ground in the middle of the field, Celtic, but they don't look very mobile to get across these gaps. Not at pace anyway. So Barrow pull it back, 26 points to 20, but an hard conversion attempt here for Darren Holt. We've got to tighten the defence up. Can't afford to give a try away again so soon after getting back into the game. There's a nice run there by Camille Ganley, causing the Celtic defence a few problems. They held off him, and then he gave a lovely ball out to Michael Basson coming at pace. Holt with a conversion attempt. Another important kick. They're all important today. Van Dijk's kicking's been the difference at the moment. And the crowd like it. So back to one try, 22 Barrow, 26 Celtic. And I'm going to need another sheet of paper at this rate. Van Dijk restarts, taken by Ganley. He'll find Dutton. Here's Raftery. Oh, he's lost the ball. Second tackle. Now they've got to defend again now. Got to tighten this defence up. Van Dijk will be the first receiver. No, it's gone the other way. It's Budworth. Out to 17 is Hywel Davis. 12 metres short of the Barrow try line. Budworth again. Back inside. Delacourt says strong lad, needs a couple of Big lads there marking this centre. It's as big as Barrow's got in the forwards. And spreading it wide again. Where's the inside ball? It's there again. Wilcock holding on to Wyatt. Van Dijk having a go on his own. Short ball out to Darren Mapp. Last tackle. Can Barrow hold them out? Or are they going to go for the drop? It's gone back to Van Dijk. It's off the foot of, it's going to be play on. He's lost it. And that was a good cover there, and see who it is. And it's Michael Basson getting across there to stop the winger. There was nothing wrong with it. It was play on. It come off a Barrow foot, and he did play for it. Mr. Ewer correctly there, allowing play on. Now then, Raftery tries again. Keeps hold of the ball this time. Here's Wisner. Well tackled by Darren Mapp. This is where the trouble is. It's not onside, it's a slowness around the play. They're just taking so long to get up, Celtic. They're working him. That's better, that's nothing wrong with that one. Here's Dutton. Taking 3 Celtic players to bring him down again. Holt. Little chip over the top. It's a chase from Finch. Oh, it's just into the hands of the wingman, Paul Ballard. But credit to him, he never took his eye off the ball. He had 3 men coming at him. Here's Delacourt. Well tackled again, this time by Liam Finch again, right round the legs. Showing the inside ball, but not going for it. Dutton who brings down Quinn. Here's Budworth having a go on his own. Last tackle. It's going to go up the field here from Van Dijk. In fact, Quinn is cut off by Wisner. Straight into the arms of Nixon. Could do with a long range try from this lad. We haven't seen much of him in late scoring. Ganley, he'll give it out to Liam Harrison. He'll take the ball in. Van Dijk standing his ground, holding up Harrison. Here's Archer. And there's a second phase there. Definitely second phase there. Here's Whitehead. Now then, looking for the gap. Gets Suggs off one. Oh, good tackle from, I think it's Delacourt. Here's Finch. Finch out to Holt. Holt. He's got Ganley coming off him. Out to Harrison. Harrison. It's well placed again though by the Celtic defence. It's Holt. Out to Finch. Finch, what's he going to do? Kicks to the corner to his brother. Well taken again by Paul Ballard. Delacourt. Risky ball out to put Phil Cushion on the field. Gareth Dean back on the field. Gets the ball away. Rob Tashak, tackled by Liam Harrison. Here's Van Dijk again. Short ball out. Shouting for some more runners, I think, Van Dijk. Budworth out to Van Dijk again. Gets the ball over the top, but that's going to go straight to Ganley. Try to find the gap, gets it out to Nixon. Nixon now then. He's got Duggan. Gets away from one. Good cover. Good cover from Neil Wyatt. He was through there if Wyatt didn't make that one. Nothing wrong with that from James Nixon. Backed his cell round the line. Just an half tackle there. Just slowed him down enough for Neil Wyatt. I'm just saying the second row men can't get across, but I don't think he got across actually. I think he was over here waiting for that kick. And Anthony Ellis back on the field. Van Dijk plays it out to Quinn. Quinn out to Duggan. Good tackle, opposite number Ganley. Oh. It's unbelievable. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Not more than 2 minutes ago we seen a second play by Gareth Dean and he allows it to go. As soon as Barrow do something, I'll have them. But Barrow should know better. You know that if it's a 50-50 decision, it's going to go against them. Delacourt, big yards there from the centre. Budworth shows the dummy. Still going, good run from the hooker. Takes it to within the danger zone for Barrow. Quinn. Out to Delacourt. Van Dijk, sorry. Needs to be made by Harrison. He does, makes it on Wyatt. Up the blind side. 4 tackles, they're just a yard short. Van Dijk comes back up the blind side, back inside. Michael Whitehead chasing the wingman, Upton. Oh, he's got to raise it. It's inside ball, it's left. Better defence by Barrow, cutting out that inside ball. Here's Wisner trying to break through. Ellis. Michael Smith back on the field. Barrow throwing on the big guns now. Michael Smith, Dave Armistead back on. Maybe think they can pull it round with these 2 big guns on. Here's Finch. Finch out to Dave Armistead. Shows it one way. Takes the tackle of Quinn, I think it is. Good quick play of the ball. Basson out to Finch. Finch hoists the ball high. It's into the eyes of Duggan. Oh, good take. And gets away from Harrison. Well played by the fullback, Tony Duggan. Now trying to find the gap, but he's pulled down by James Finch. That beautiful take by Tony Duggan. He looked up, it was into the sun. Here's Dean. Tackled by Halton Smith. Van Dijk out to Cushion. 8-4 at the moment. I'm at the penalties to Celtic, and they're going to be on the attack again. He lost the ball. It's play on. It's picked up by Ellis. Ellis gets away from one. Now then, he can't get Nixon with him. Does all right. He takes the tackle. But that's just the same, holding down, and he lets that one go. It's Ganley now. Ganley back inside to Basson. Basson looking for the gap. I think that was justice there coming Barrow's way. Can they make it count? Here's Armistead. Oh, it's lost, given away again. What Barrow doing? They don't need to push the ball. Here's Delacourt. Good tackle from Basson. And if anything, that's the bit of difference at the moment. I think Barrow just still making more mistakes than Celtic. Need to let go of him. He'll give the penalty. Here's the Anforth. Budworth, sorry. Barrow winding up the tackling now. Gone out to Van Dijk, shows the dummy, but nowhere through. Well policed this time by Paul Wilcock. That goes back to Luke Young. And it's put Ganley behind his own try line. Good kick from Luke Young. Barrow back on the defence really. Here's Nixon. Tackled by Van Dijk, thrown to the ground. Nothing wrong with that. Ellis out to Liam Harrison. Good yards. It's pulled out. And I'm not being biased again. It's a decision that I think they should stop. That was a hand-on tackle. I know he raked the ball out, but it should be the player who's got hold of the ball. It's his job to keep hold of it. I think they should do away with that rule. Here's Ellis. Ellis takes on the Celtic. It was good tackle by Beasley. Very impressed with this loose forward. Tackles very hard. It's Beasley. Wisner out to Dave Armistead. Good tackling from Dean and Budworth. Barrow 10 metres short of the Celtic line. It's Ellis. Out to Wisner. Wisner trying to do some magic. Whitehead. Whitehead gets it out. It's play on. Still tackled. No touch from Celtic. I think that's 4 gone. Here's Armistead. Armistead going for the line. It's out to Holt. Holt. Long ball out to Harrison. Harrison loses the ball. Good tackling. Good tackle, one round the legs, Rob Toshak. And I'm just trying to see who's over the top. I think it's Van Dijk. And it is Van Dijk who got in and made that important tackle over the top, or is it it's maybe 2 players. Van Dijk, it might be that man again, Neil Wyatt. Whoever it was, it certainly stopped Liam Harrison from scoring. And it is Neil Wyatt. He's being spoke to now. Is he going to get... Oh no, he's just going to have a talk with him. I think it's hand over. I think it's going to be Celtic ball. I don't know what the crowd are complaining there for. It definitely come out from Liam Harrison. It was lost. And that was good tackling. Many a times he would have gone in there, Liam Harrison. So Van Dijk to feed. Barrow wheeling the scrum. And I don't even think that come out. I think that should have been another scrum down. Well, it must have done the Rob Toshak who come up with it. Van Dijk. 26-22. Celtic still leading. Try to get the ball out wide. Barrow getting across. Into the last quarter of the game, just the 4 points the difference. Maybe the next score is going to make the difference here. Both teams tighten the defence up this second half, just the 1 try on 43 minutes by Basson. Good tackle again, round the legs by Liam Finch. Comes back to Young. Young gets the ball up the field. That's the game, play them up there. Taken by Nixon, but a good chase again by Celtic. 8 players up there for Celtic, 4 back. Well, it's taken a long time coming, and I didn't think that one was as bad as what half of them have been. But as I say, they're saying again, somebody's shouting down here, we're in our own 20. So it's Barrow with the ball. Phil Atkinson back on the field. And that must have been worse than the one he just gave. Armistead out to, nothing wrong with that, good tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle at all. Van Dijk, I think it was. No, it wasn't, it was Dean. Just went round the chest of Finch. Ellis out to Walt, to Ganley. Ganley out to Harrison. But Toshak just getting him round the legs again. Ganley chased by Van Dijk, getting himself wrapped up. Down the blind side, Whitehead out to Nixon. Nixon, little kick through. Tackled on the line. I think it's Toshak taking the ball. You see an offside coming here. Can't move up too quick because he'll penalise them, not more certain. Good tackle, but a good ball away. 3 tackles gone. Van Dijk getting the ball out, they're going to throw it out wide. He did this at Featherstone. Here's Delacourt out to the wingman. Not forward that. It's Atkinson who picks the ball up. Here's Ganley on the charge, coming like a forward. Here's Michael Smith, that looked forward. He's looking to release the ball. Dean wrapping him up. Ellis out to Armistead. Back to Wisner. Wisner back inside to Ellis. Good tackle again. Nothing wrong with that tackle at all. Chris Beardsley. Will they go for goal? They'll have to, I think. Just good wrap-up tackle that by Chris Beardsley. Just goes high, you have to smother the ball and everything. Goes round the chest, all right, goes up round the head, but if you hit a man on the chest and you slide up, I don't think he should be penalised. It's not. It's just a contact that takes the arm up round the head. So chance here for Darren Holt to bring it back to within 2 points. The scoreman's already put it up, so he's happy with it. It's going over. .5 minutes gone, 26-24, just 2 points in it. Still say next try is going to be the winner probably. Well, Celtic are taking off Chris Beardsley. Celtic thought they might have gone for a short one. Comes to Michael Smith. Here's Michael Whitehead. He's had a good game as Michael today, 2 tries. Ran the angles well. Here's Armistead. Van Dijk. Ellis going down the blind side, gets back inside. Good yards from the hooker. Harrison out to Holt. Holt out to Wisner. Wisner out to Finch. Finch trying to find the opening, gets away from one. Just can't get away from the second phase. Tackle well at times of Celtic. Here's Wisner, chip over the top. Poor kick though, it's straight in the hands of Duggan. Is as safe as ours is on the high ball. Maybe better putting it along the floor. We don't know what he's like in going along the floor. He looks very safe on the high ball, Tony Duggan. And Celtic doing well, bringing it out of their danger zone. Here's the centre, Rob Tashak, done a good job on Liam Harrison, Rob Tashak. Commentator's nightmare, just saying about somebody doing a good job of that, and he goes and loses the ball. And give Mr. Ewer credit, because I didn't see it, but he obviously did. So another chance here for Barrow. They're 30 metres away from the Celtic line. Finch is feeding, gives it out to Ganley, out to Harrison. Just a touch is enough from Toshak. Nixon. Ellis. 2 tackles there wasted round the play of the ball area. Holt now getting in. Taken by Wisner. Wisner trying to open them up, gives it out to Atkinson. Good defence again by Celtic, though they're 10 metres short, Barrow. It's Finch. He finds Dave Armistead. Back inside to Wisner. Good tackle from Gareth Dean. Ellis out to Michael Smith. Michael Smith punching for the line. Last tackle, hand over. Set of 6 for Celtic to bring it out of their own danger zone. And that's one from Damien Quinn. Takes it up to the 10 metre line, gives them a bit of breathing space. Delacourt helping the forwards out. But he's been well tackled there by Liam Finch. Maybe just got away once and scored the try. Here's the sub, Davis. Good running from the big man, Davis. It's a good drive. Gives them a bit of breathing space. Oof. Again, away, it's Delacourt out to Van Dijk. Van Dijk, Quinn. I think that come off a Barrow man there. Bit of luck there for Barrow, really. Definitely come off Barrow and Liam Harrison. Although there's this ruling, I think. I don't know what the ruling is. If he didn't play for it. But it's Holt now who's moved to scrum half. He gives it to Ganley. Ganley runs at Duggan. Sorry, it's Luke Young who takes him. Atkinson. Good yards from Phil Atkinson, brought down by Darren Mapp. Barrow giving it away there again. 10 minutes left, still 2 points in it, 26-24. And this game living up to its all its hype. It's been a good game. Either team can still win. Duggan, well tackled by Liam Finch. Budworth out to Gareth Dean, pulled off that try-saving tackle. Nice ball out from the tackle. Budworth again, pulled down by Armistead. And that looked a bit high, but he lets it go. Here's Duggan, out to Quinn. Quinn half away, still looking dangerous, Celtic. Duggan again, out to Luke Young. Tries inside, but well policed by James Finch. Delacourt out to Van Dijk. Kicks up high, it's a good kick. Knock on. Well seen by Mr. Ewer, right on it there, seen the knock on. Here's Ganley. Mike Whitehead just got to run straight. Tackled by Darren Mapp. Well taken by Armistead. Can't get away from the tackle of Gareth Dean. Here's Basson coming into the middle of the field, trying to open them up. Ganley out to Wisner. Atkinson taking it out in the centre position. Last tackle. What are Barrow going to do? Goes out to Finch. Kicks to the corner. That'll just run dead. Barrow's kicking not been the best today. Just 8 minutes remaining, still 2 points in it. Just one score this half to one try this half to Basson. Just can't get that score that counts though, Barrow here. A draw will suit more Celtic than it will Barrow. I mean, they won't want to lose here, Celtic, but if they do, they'll be quite happy by losing by a point or two. Play on. Oh! Barrow and another substitution. Liam Finch, who's gone off. So there'll be obviously a big change round here. I'm trying to see who's come on. It's Chris Archer who's come on. So what's he done now? He's put in... what's he doing here? He's put in Andy Ellis to scrum half. It's out to Holt. Holt gets away from Van Dijk twice. Now running across the line. Takes it up to halfway. And that's going to be a silly penalty given away. A bit of what went on before, I think. Neil Wyatt was involved with Darren Holt earlier on. And now he's given away a silly penalty. John Dixon won't be very, very happy with that, giving away that penalty there. So Barrow again, set of six here. Atkinson takes it up to within 22 metres of the Celtic try line. Have they got anything to work on? Here's Armistead. Armistead drives straight. Just want to hold that ball for six here, work some on fourth, fifth tackle. It's two gone. Archer tries to get away, half tackled again. This time it's Darren Mapp. Armistead out to Michael Smith, out to Ganley. Ganley, oh, check, maybe should have gone for the line. Going down the blind side, here's Michael Smith. Can't get the ball over. Now then, quick play the ball. It's got to be on here. Celtic moving out quick. Atkinson. Oh, poor ball. Poor ball. He wasn't even the man to take that ball at that, like that. Oh, that's a trip. Darren Holt, lucky there. And I think that's probably game to Celtic. They were in a scoring position there, but both Phil Atkinson and going in at dummy half, and should have been definitely Andy Ellis who was taking it up at pace like that. Not against this team. He's not going to barge through under the post against these second rowers. Now can Celtic put it to bed? Van Dijk gets through. It's out to big prop, Teddy Martin. Still on Van Dijk. Out to Young. Young gets tackled by Michael Smith. Here's Basson having a go, but it's a long way down. They need a 40-20 here with about 3 minutes remaining. James Finch. Not offside, they're onside. Here's Armistead, Van Dijk moving up fast. Archer. No runners. Paul Wilcock on the field. Just wrestled into the ground by second row man Wyatt. Here's Archer out. No, dummies Basson. Last tackle. What's Barrow going to do here? They're going to spin it out wide with Holt. Cross kick, but nobody ready for it. And it's been poor kicking today from Barrow. Poor kicking. Why they didn't put that in the corner, I do not know. If you're going to cross-field kick, your 5 wingers got to know about it, and he didn't even know. Barrow might get one more chance if they don't give away a penalty. Celtic just trying to play the tackles out of here. Van Dijk. It's gone forward. It's picked up by Basson. Now then, chance here. A few tired legs out wide. But it's gone to Paul Wilcock. He's down the middle. Barrow need to look out here. There's a couple of tired legs. Here's Hansen. It's out to Holt. Holt out to Ganley. Ganley on the charge. Out to Nixon. Nixon back to Ganley. Ganley. Good covering across by Teddy Martin. Harrison goes for the line. Still going. Can't get it down. Just short. Whitehead gets the ball out to Holt. Out to Wisner. Wisner shows it one way. Delacourt just stays with him. Last tackle. What are they going to do? Last chance. It's a long ball out to Archer. Archer out to Holt. Holt kicks through. Not dead. Another set of 6. Might just get chance for this set of 6. 1 or 2 Celtic lads down. Barrow need to throw the ball about. A very, very tired Celtic team now. If Barrow can move it, they may just find that gap. Not the best of kicks, comes up for Holt. He'll give it Michael Smith. Tries to run over Quinn. Archer out to Whitehead. Whitehead gets it back to Archer. Archer out to Holt. Holt checks, goes back. Back to Whitehead. Archer out to Wisner. Finch, somebody needs to go forward though. Finch, it's out to Ganley. Ganley, good tackle by Young, I think it is. Armistead looking to get through. Just held up again. Good defence by Celtic. Archer out to Wisner. Wisner to Michael Smith. Michael Smith going for the line. Again held up, last tackle. You've got to give Celtic the due here, they've tackled really well. Archer switches it to Wisner. Wisner out to Harrison. 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 Has he got it down? And there is the final hooter, and it's all over. And it's a win for Celtic. Barrow's home record goes the way of Featherstone. It's taken by Celtic And what great defence there in the last 10 minutes by Celtic. Barrow threw everything they possibly could at. But it's a win for Celtic. We'll go through the second half scoring. It was 3 minutes into the second half when Barrow got the try they wanted. It was Michael Basson coming onto a great ball. He waited to make it 26-20 and a great conversion by Holt, 26-22. Then on 65 minutes it was a penalty. Darren Holt this time put it over to bring them back to within 2 points, 26-24. And the last 15 minutes it was near on all Barrow really, but Celtic defended really well. They got across, they cut the inside ball down and fully deservedly taking these 3 points, and probably that could be a good chance of them winning the league. Maybe Barrow are out of it now. They've got to go away twice, which are going to be 2 hard games. They've got I think it's Keighley away and Workington. Keighley won't be any pushover. It'll be a big disappointment here for Barrow. They'll be going with their heads down. The coach needs to pick them up. But you've got to give Celtic definite, especially that last 5 minutes. They tackled everything that Barrow threw them at the line, and you can't blame the referee or anybody else. But the man who made the difference in the end is Jace Van Dijk. He's converted 4 conversions and a penalty, and Darren Holt missing a couple, so there's only been the difference is the kicking of Jace Van Dijk, who's won this game, plus the defence. And a big thing was when James Nixon looked like he was through, and it was the centre, I think Neil Wyatt, who got back to tackle him. That would have been a try and that would have been a game, but as it was, it wasn't to be. So Barrow lose their home record here. They're looking dejected, but they couldn't have done any more. The first half tackling wasn't very good, we must admit, but neither was Celtic. But they've done everything near the end, and it's Celtic who've taken the very important 3 points, winning here 26-24. We'll sign off. It's 2 away games now, then we're back here for Blackpool. The way this league goes, we just don't know what the situation will be when we come back, but Celtic have been away and beat the big 2. You can't see them losing from that position now. So good deserved 3 points here. Celtic winning 26-24.